Hello, everybody. This is Pete Hoeksprung. I am a sixth grade social studies teacher over at QMS, and I'm creating this video to help parents kind of navigate their way around the whole Google Classroom thing. I've been inviting a lot of the Team Blue parents to be guardians to their child's Google Classroom pages, and I can add multiple email addresses. And it's a new feature that Google added within the last year. And what it does is it allows that parents can get a summary email of what their kids are getting every week. Now, I know this is kind of a tricky concept, and now that we're into the whole distance learning model while we're away from school, it can be a little bit overwhelming. So I just wanted to show you a couple of tips, tricks that can help you keep up with what's going on in Google Classroom. Now, what's showing on my screen is actually like the teacher look of Google Classroom. So this is where I create assignments and I create posts for your children. I typically do one each day with a quick announcement saying exactly what I would like them to do. Our activities are in social studies are trying to be short, 15, 20 minutes each day, something that is doable for all the students. Now, I'm going to take a look at what it looks like if you are signed in as a guardian. Now, one of the things that comes in is if you got an email from me and it might have said something about how you were invited to classroom as a guardian. Now, it keeps saying Peter Hoeksprung in all these different accounts, but I have a couple of different Google accounts I use. If you look up this one, the one with the blue t-shirt, this is my personal account that I am using as a parent. So this is when I sign into my kids, like my kids' accounts. This is the address I use. If you see a little icon that looks like a student at a desk, this is my student account. This is the way like I'm signed in as a student at Queensberry, so I can see what your kids see when they log into Classroom. But what you should see is you got an email a while ago to accept this invitation. Now, if you clicked accept, it's going to take you into a screen which allows you to set up your settings. If you did this a while ago and you can't find the email, that is not a big deal. What you can do is if you sign into Google, just go to google.com, sign in with a Google account, it will take you to this screen. Now, there's an address up here. It is the word classroom, period, Google, period, com/GS, which stands for Guardian Settings. If you go to this link, and I'll actually put it in the email I'm going to send this video in so you can get to it easily, it'll show you what it looks like. So this is me as a parent looking at my student's account, and this is my student's email address. Now, I have it set up to send me weekly summaries. That means I'll get an email each week with all the posts that have popped up that week. Now, if you click on this, you can choose to have a daily summary. It will email you every day. Now, I know that can be quite a bit to have to deal with, so it's up to you how you want to use that. You can also choose to have no summaries. I found the weekly summaries are pretty doable for me. Now, if this whole Guardian setup is a little bit hard for you to navigate, I would advise you to have your student log in a classroom and show you what they need to do. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. Now, if you are looking at a student's account, as soon as they sign into Google Classroom, they're going to see all their classes. Now, this is my student account, so I'm signed into every one of my 5 social studies classes. Now, at this preview screen, you're going to see each of these um, classes has some different assignments that are due. So Google Classroom kind of adapts and it's been trying to make it a little bit more user friendly. So right on this first screen, a lot of times they will show you things that are due. For instance, due Friday is this Ed Puzzle Rome video. This is a video I assigned on Monday, which is yesterday, and this is going to be due by Friday. So the kids can see this right here. This is also a quizzes review game. This is set up to be due by Monday. So just quickly at a glance, you can see this. Now, if you have your student click on any one of their classes, it'll take them into their class page. There's that upcoming thing we just saw the preview of. As you scroll down, it kind of looks like a Facebook page or a social media page if you use any one of those things. These are just the social studies posts I put. And I usually put the date every day so that you can see what is what. Now, this is just kind of a communication tool I use, the stream. Now, if you look up here, that's what the stream is. Classwork is kind of a summary. This is a summary of the different assignments we are giving out. Now, I have just restructured my classwork page to hopefully make it a little bit easy to navigate and understand. For the students, I have used the class tools section for the whole year. So this is where they can access their online textbook. They can go to the CNN 10 news site we use, our grade 6 website, which has lots of materials on it, as well as this Google My Maps tool we sometimes use. These are all things they constantly use. Now, I have started to create topics for each week. So as I add assignments for this week, it's going to show up right here. So you get a quick at a glance of what your student needs to do. Now, if you click on one of these assignments, it shows them any links or directions they have. It shows that it's assigned. Same here. This is the review game they need to do. Here's the link they click to play it. So it's all right here, very easy to view. Now, if you look at some of the things when they're done, it'll show that it's been submitted or it's done. But this is a great way to kind of help your kids keep up with what they're doing. An important step is just to kind of create a routine. If I advise my students to try to log in every morning, I post the assignments so they show up at about 6 a.m. I don't expect them to get up that early, but I've noticed there's a couple early risers in the group, so I figure I'll throw it up there early so that anybody can get to it. Kind of the district deadline is about 9 a.m. So if they could start getting logged in and just pop over to our page, see what's assigned, they can very easily see what is like going to be expected for that day. Now, if you ever have any questions, if you look on the people section of any one of these pages, you're going to see there is my email address. If you click on that, you will be able to send me a message and I'll get back to you very quickly. I check my email throughout the day, but I just want to be able to support you and your child as much as I can. But I'm hoping this video will help parents kind of navigate this whole Google Classroom thing because I know it is a tricky format to get used to when you're just seeing it without any sort of introduction or explanation. However, your students have been using it all year. So this social studies model should be very doable for them. Um, as I said before, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. All right. Thank you very much.